stay here, no. Ain't gonna keep it low now. If you wanna go, let's go. Let's wrap it up and hit the road. 'Cause I wanna drive through the summer night. And when
So we looked out the window today and we saw a snake on the rocks, which was pretty impressive. But we looked closer and I noticed that the snake is actually eating a dead fish. I can't believe the nature happening in our backyard, but there is a snake that is on the rock there eating a dead fish. I think that's a bull snake, but I'm not positive. Might be a garter snake. Like he's gonna take it back into the rocks there. We did see, now that the water's clearing up a little bit, we definitely have a lot of goldfish in here still, and they've grown a lot bigger, so that's kind of nice. And some feeder fish too, still alive. It's amazing.
Okay, so Kenya is trying to help Mom get her shirt unstuck from the door handle. And here's the video footage right now, live.
It's not just, it hooked on my belt loop of my shorts. I can't get off.
That's really stuck. Are you okay?
I can't.
Look how stuck that is.
I just walked by the door. I can't.
How the heck? Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Do we need to call the fire department?
Okay.
Yeah, she's still stuck.
I can't get off the door.
Okay, so this has been going on for about a few minutes. There's Meowie. Meowie! Oh, there he is. We still don't know how she got onto this thing. She just walked past and
No, either.
Oh.
Get off the door.
Did Meowie was stuck? Meowie!
This is bad.
Oh, good.
Well, it is a Thursday evening, and Luke just came home from work and told me that he is taking tomorrow off. So while Luke was on his way home, he actually gave me a call and said, how would you feel about leaving and going camping tonight? This is something we have not, where our camper is still at the spot where we store it. I haven't packed anything, and I haven't done any grocery shopping for this trip, meal planning, nothing. And I said, why not? This would be fun. And honestly, so we have spontaneously decided we're going to pack up a few things from the house, go to the camper where we usually keep it, hook it up, and go camping somewhere. So, welcome to our spontaneous camping trip. We talked a little bit on the phone and decided maybe Lake McConaughey would be a fun place to go. And that is actually a place in Nebraska, but it's nowhere, well, it's not very close to our tribe of many. Yeah, it's nowhere near our tribe of many or the cousins. So we are doing this, guys. I'm gonna see how quickly I can just throw a few things together. I'm not gonna stress over the fact that I want to be completely organized and have a couple of days to plan for this, and we are just gonna fly by the seat of our pants, pack some stuff in the truck, and see how quickly we can get out the door and head to Lake McConaughey tonight. I don't think we're gonna go the full distance. We might go halfway and then drive the rest of the distance tomorrow, and then we'll have Friday, Saturday there, and then come home Sunday. This is just one of many spontaneous adventures that we are going to go on. We are really trying to take advantage of owning the camper and finding out fun ways just to go have a good time as a family and not always have to take days upon days to plan it. First of all, let's see how quick we can get out of the house. Are you ready?
Absolutely, let's do this. Let's not even bring the camper home and get it ready. Let's just go hook up and get on the road. See what happens.
The first thing I am doing is trying to figure out food. I know that we can definitely stop along the way and get more groceries as we need them, but I'm actually gonna grocery shop through my house really quick just to grab some really easy items that I had planned for us this next week if we stayed home over the weekend that we can just bring with us really easily. So come with me and let's see what we can find. I'm definitely gonna grab this fruit because they're quick snacks, they're easy to bring along, and we already had some. I also was planning some watermelon for this weekend, so this is easy to bring with us and just to cut it up while we are there. And then actually I got in my pantry, I'm gonna bring some of these. Lincoln likes to snack on these. And this will definitely be a great breakfast one morning. Really easy, just add water to this. So we're gonna bring this. I keep these with us because if the kids start feeling nauseous or if their tummies get upset, I usually have them chew on one of these and it helps their stomach. And then I have a couple of these that I got on my last grocery stop, and they're really quick, easy breakfast. So they're vibrant oats. So I'm gonna bring a couple of these. I'm also just kind of looking in the fridge. I think I'm gonna go ahead and bring these fresh mushrooms. I can always saute them in the camper. We have a couple avocados that need to be used, so I'll bring those along. Those will be good on sandwiches. I just have some lunch meat that I thawed out of our freezer, so that'll be great for sandwiches. Lincoln usually likes this on sandwiches, so those are a must. These, of course, are my favorite Costco find. They're cheese wraps. They're gluten-free, low carb, and I use this instead of bread for my sandwiches. I'll bring some of Lincoln's cream cheese that he can spread on his bread, and these are great snacks too. Fresh blueberries that we need to use, bring those along, and strawberries. And I always like to have a couple of onions, onions are always good to have on hand. You can throw them in a salad, you can put them on a sandwich, you can saute them with the mushrooms that I just put out. And of course we need mayonnaise for our sandwiches. We'll bring some pickles. And then I just went ahead and I took one of the meals that I had planned for this week that we have not used yet, and I'm just gonna go ahead and bring all the ingredients for that, and then we can make one of the meals that I already have groceries for. One thing that we use every time we go camping is our Yeti cooler. We absolutely love this, guys. It keeps food cold for at least 2 to 3 days if it's frozen and we don't open it up too much. If you add dry ice in there, it definitely keeps it frozen a lot longer. With the Yeti, what I'm gonna do really quick is go out to our freezer, grab some of our frozen meat items that I'm gonna need along with the meat that I need for the recipe that I just talked about that I had planned for one of our meals this weekend, and I'm just gonna add everything in the cooler really quick. Here's our freezer. Sorry, it's a little unorganized, but now we're gonna shop in the frozen food section at Camp David. So I do need 2 pounds for the recipe I was talking about for the one dinner that I'm gonna make. Oh gosh, the last time I went camping, I made extra chili and I froze it right away. So this, I don't know, we might take this, we'll see. But I definitely want bacon, so I'll grab some bacon for us. I'll go ahead and grab a thing of breakfast sausage as well. So that way we'll have some meat for breakfast. Just remembered I got this from Costco and froze it, and this seasoning is so good. It's a roasted chili lime. So what we'll do is we will go ahead and grill the chicken and cut it up, and we'll do fajitas one night as well. I'm just gonna go ahead and add all my meat in the Yeti so it stays nice and cold until we get our camper plugged in. And I brought the Siete tortillas that are grain-free, corn-free, all that good stuff for Lincoln. So I've got mainly dry goods, all my seasoning, my cookbook for my one recipe, snacks, and watermelon. This box is actually a box that we've been just kind of collecting. We've been ordering stuff that we want to just keep in the camper constantly. So I've been waiting to actually take this out to our camper and transfer it there. So I have that on the counter so it makes sure and makes it in. That way I'm not transferring all my house utensils to my camper. So these are just items that we've ordered. And then we've got some root beer, some Vernors, this is awesome, some granola bars, and a couple of bubbly drinks like that. And then in here I've got some chips that I pulled out of our pantry, extra coffee, paper towels, and I think also some Ziploc baggies are in this bag. And then of course I've got the Yeti with all our cold food in it. I'm also packing for the dogs, so this is for Maui when he's in the truck. And I just put all their dog food bowls and Maui's dog food and the bigger dog's dog food all in here. So that is ready to go. So while I've been getting the food and everything together so we don't have to make a great big grocery shopping trip on the way to Lake McConaughey, the kids have been packing their bags. They've been packing some swimsuits and a few clothes and pajamas, their pillows and their sleeping bags all ready to go. And Luke, of course, is getting all his stuff together. Now I just need to really quick go grab my clothes and pillow, all that stuff, and we should be good to get everything in the pickup, drive to pick up the camper, and then be on our way. We are in the car. I want to say it maybe took us 2 hours. So I think it was a little, actually maybe an hour and a half, kind of close to 2 hours for us to get out of the house. Well, I think we saved time by me going through all our groceries already in the house rather than saying we need to stop somewhere. Not only was it a time saver, I think it was also a money saver for us. Big advantage to me pre-planning meals this week and just going ahead and bringing that stuff that I already had along. As I was going through, if there was something I didn't have, I just texted it to myself. So once we get on the road and we stop somewhere tonight, when we go to the grocery store, I'll just pull that list up on my phone and go get the groceries.
Here's something that we're doing for the first time that we haven't done before. We have the bikes on the back. So once we get out to the camper where we're gonna pick it up, then we'll just transfer the bike rack and all the bikes to the hitch on the back of the camper and then hook the trailer up to the truck. So that's a lot of work, but I think it'll be worth it because there should be some nice areas to ride our bikes at the lake.
Yeah. Are you kiddos excited?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Was it a surprise?
Yes. Yep.
And this guy is happy in his little spot. Maui. Okay, we are almost to where we keep our camper. It's at our friend's place, and it's almost 8 o'clock, and yeah, it's starting to get dark a lot earlier now, so we're losing daylight, so we're gonna have to hook the camper up in the dark. I'm gonna transfer a couple of things that we have in the back of the truck to the back of the camper, but we're gonna see how quickly we can get this done with little to no light.
So we just finished our overnight camping in the Walmart parking lot. Just pulled the slides in and getting ready to go. I stopped by Walmart real quick to get some stuff. You can see there's other people here too. In fact, last night there was a semi truck behind there and kind of stuff all along, but so it worked out really well. There's the Walmart. I went there for some groceries this morning and we're gonna get on the road.
We had a good night's rest in the camper and we are back on the road. We only have about an hour and a half until we get to the lake. Luke and I were talking last night, and this drive is a lot different than when we actually head west into the mountains. We're heading northeast through the state of Colorado and then into Nebraska. So this drive is, you know, you don't have the big hills that you're trying to climb up and the curves in the mountains and everything. It's just pretty level, straight, and the truck's not working as hard. And you get to see a lot of the rolling prairie that is in the eastern and northeastern part of Colorado.